Hi, my name is Crinkle the Elf.
Hi, I'm Sprinkle the Elf.
We are siblings, and we are addicted to being elves.
I love being an elf. It is an integral part to who I am, and I wouldn't change anything about the way that I'm living my life. My brother Anton moved in with me because he was just going through a really hard time. He got dumped by his girlfriend.
It wasn't the elf thing. People keep asking me if it's the elf thing. It wasn't the elf thing. But I was so heartbroken from Brianna, I knew I needed to be with family. So I reached out to Sprinkle. As you might remember, I lived with this real piece of shit, Ryan.
So he was really in the spirit. I totally forgot. Yeah, can we stop for a moment? A lot of things in this house broke that day. I see you got some new Christmas lights. Fuck you!
God, he drove me nuts. But I gotta say, there's something about him that I just couldn't live without.
Hi, my name is Dirtbag. I'm sorry. My name is Ryan. I got a little used to being called that by Crinkle the Elf. And before we start, is my uniform, is my hat right? Is this a good angle? Okay, okay, good. I'm glad you like that. Yes, so my name is Ryan, and I'm living with Crinkle the Elf again.
He took a bit of persuasion, but I started giving him a little allowance, and he agreed to move into the bathroom with me.
It was really crazy because at first I was like, no way, you put me through so much turmoil emotionally and physically, and I just could never do that again. But he knows that I'm a journalism major and I have a ton of student debt and that I'm probably never going to get a job.
That's been very nice. I find that when I have Ryan, I can redirect some of the jolly energy within me onto him, and he handles it like a champ.
Sometimes there's a little bit of tension with Alex and my brother Anton.
You know, I understand that love is a funny thing, but I think Sprinkle really fucked up by getting involved with Alex.
My name is Alex, and it has been interesting living with Sprinkle and Crinkle. It's gotten tiring. I'm losing a little bit of sleep, and I feel like Sprinkle has really gotten a lot more on me. There are some things that have been a little haunting.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
She takes the line, he sees you when you're sleeping, a little too seriously.
Alex has been difficult, a bit of a thorn in my side, if you will.
Hey! Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
I have not been able to shower or use the restroom in the 5 months he's been here. He tells me to use the Christmas potty. He says it's in the name of Christmas. He's making me shit in a bucket.
My interactions with Sprinkle were primarily positive, right, when I moved in, but I've kind of seen that it definitely runs in the family, but I think Crinkle has really affected her.
I think that my relationship generally goes well. There are a few things that happen every once in a while. So sometimes when Alex isn't acting the way that I need him to, I like to write his name on the naughty list. It just gives Santa a little bit of an idea as to who I need to be watching out for and who he needs to keep an eye on. So yeah, I will write his name on the naughty list. I've had to do it quite a few times.
So I think we're figuring out how to handle Alex. Hopefully he'll be out of the picture soon, but until then, I can manage.
First of all, I don't think of it as an obsession. I think about it as more of a way of life. And it actually kind of goes back to my childhood a little bit. We were just wandering through the field that's next to our house one time, and we saw a reindeer.
Out in the wild. I couldn't believe it.
So we brought this reindeer and we put him in our basement for safekeeping so he could really thrive and flourish there.
We did everything we could for this reindeer. We fed it a balanced diet of milk and cookies. But the little fucker just would not see what we were trying to do for it.
And he just kept getting thinner and thinner, and we're like, okay, this is great. He's ready to go back to Santa. He's thin, he's lean, he's healthy, he can fly super fast. So Anton and I brought him up to our balcony. We brought him to the edge, and we just gave him a push. It's supposed to be encouraging.
And the little ingrate didn't even fly for a minute. Not a second.
Anton and I decided to make it up to Santa because we tried.
But from that situation, we found ourselves. We found a mission for life.
We decided that we would keep Christmas in our home all year round so that we can try to make it up to Santa. We'll try again. The next reindeer, we'll get him to Santa. We'll do it.
No, I think he's really happy here, and he's really happy with Sprinkle.
Get the fuck out of my bathroom!
Alex, where's your uniform? Put your hat on. Crinkle might see you. Like I said, he's really happy here. We all are.